Whatever French movie or Netflix show you love, the sounds are everywhere. Us French loves these sounds. Maybe you've noticed. By the end of this 20-minute video, you will be at ease with the most used letter of the French alphabet. Try to say this. I'll wait. Difficult, n'est-ce pas? By the way, I'm Géraldine, your real modern French teacher. Let's get going on the rest of the lesson about mastering our sounds. Okay, let's go back to that first sentence. It is Amélie la petite parisienne aime marcher avec sa mère. Here, there's so many sounds, and some are not even written with the letter E. In French, this letter is called because this is what it sounds like in words like petit, with its silent T at the end for small. Petit. Petit. Good. But it can also sound like as in Amélie. Amélie. Or marcher, to walk. Marcher. Marcher. It's easy to say. Just say while smiling. The letter E in French can also sound like as in sa mère, her mother, sa mère. Or elle aime, she likes, elle aime. Elle aime. To make the sound you only need to go from and open your mouth more. With a very open mouth. You can see there are different spellings for the and sounds. The only unambiguous ones are with un accent aigu. I do la liaison here. Un accent aigu, the mark that rises on the and un accent grave. Un accent grave, the mark that goes down on the Of course, because this is French, there are many more spellings for the and sounds like the ones you can see on your screen right now. You will find more details about them in the blog post for this lesson. You will find the link to it below the video in the description. But for now, I am not going to focus on that. Instead, let's practice your pronunciation of these sounds. With my examples, you will get a feel for what these rules are like. For example, try and repeat after me. Chez le boulanger. Chez le boulanger. Here you can notice that E and Z make an A sound. And also in boulanger, you have a nasal en. In boulanger, that's a nasal sound. And at the end of boulanger, E and R make another A sound. So repeat after me again. Chez le boulanger. E and Z make the A sound. E and R make the A sound. So Z and R are silent, okay? Chez le boulanger. Good. Now, vous mangez chez le boulanger. Again, vous mangez chez le boulanger. Good. In this sentence, you're eating at the baker's. You can find the nasal en sound in vous mangez, the same as in boulanger. And again, in vous mangez, you find the E and Z, which make the E sound that we saw before. So one last time, vous mangez chez le boulanger. Nice. And let's dig a little bit deeper in that example. Vous mangez et buvez chez André le boulanger. One more time. Vous mangez et buvez chez André le boulanger. You eat and drink at André the baker's. Here you can notice that we added the E for end, because you eat and you drink. We have an E sound there. This is very important to remember because and in English is everywhere. Et in French is everywhere. And we added André, and this is a very simple E sound because it is with an accent aigu. Le E is the simplest word of the E sound. So let's recap. Vous mangez et buvez chez André le boulanger. Vous mangez et buvez chez André le boulanger. That sounds like a bit of a tongue twister, plus I added in an U sound, which is a bit tricky to say. But let's move on to the E sound. The E sound is a bit more open. Remember? Repeat after me. E. Again. E. Good. Elle aime. She likes. Elle aime. Here we have an E sound at the beginning of L and an E sound in M. M. Elle aime. Repeat after me. Elle aime. Again. Elle aime. She likes. Now, elle aime la fête. She likes to party. She likes the party. Elle aime la fête. Again, elle aime la fête. Here I introduced another E sound, which is pronounced the same but written differently. We have the E accent circonflexe on party, fête in French. Elle aime la fête. Here, the sounds are all said the same. It is the same E sounds everywhere. Let's repeat after me one last time. Elle aime la fête. Good. And now, les boulangères aiment la fête. The baker women like the party. Les boulangères aiment la fête. Here you can notice that we have two new ways to write the E sound. In les, I and S make an E sound. The S is silent. Les. And then we have boulangère. Boulangère. Remember André le boulanger? You still have the en sound, the nasal en. And then we make the masculine noun of boulanger into boulangère. So we have, repeat after me, les boulangères aiment la fête. One last time, les boulangères aiment la fête. Lots of E sounds. And one last example, les boulangères aiment les fêtes des mères. Les boulangères aiment les fêtes des mères. The baker women like when it's Mother's Day. Here you find de with an E sound, just like with les, it is exactly the same, and the E accent grave in mère with another E sound, so it's something that you already saw. So let's repeat after me. Les boulangères aiment les fêtes des mères. A bit faster. Les boulangères aiment les fêtes des mères. One last time. Les boulangères aiment les fêtes des mères. Good. Because yes, in French, Mother's Day is la fête des mères with lots of E sound. La fête des mères for Mother's Day. Repeat after me. La fête des mères. La fête des mères. And just like for any plural, the S at the end is silent. Bonne fête, maman. Bonne fête. However, the point is that here there is an ambiguity though. Because we can say les fêtes des mères. Les fêtes des mères. Or even les fêtes des mères. Did you hear the difference? That's the catch with French pronunciation. It's that sometimes it depends. It is part of how the sentence flows, or your accent, or how you were raised. People from southern France tend to use more E sounds, for instance.
On est des Marseillais, c'est comme ça.
This is especially true for smaller words like les and des, but for most words, they only have one pronunciation. We do say les boulangers, but we never say les boulangers with the E sound, never. We say les fêtes. We never say les fêtes, never. At least not in the real modern French I hear here in France. Finally, the letter E in French or I in English is pronounced E, just like in the filler, E. Your mouth is mostly closed when you say it. Repeat after me, E. Good. Well, there are actually two ways to say this, between E with the mouth really closed, E, and the more open as in je, much more open, I wanted to show you these two different pronunciations, but the difference is so slight that don't bother too much. Repeat after me, je, for I, je. Good, je, with an open je. And now, je veux, for I want, je veux. Here the X is silent, we have two ways of saying the Je veux. Je veux. Je veux. And now, je ne veux pas. I don't want. Here the S at the end of pas is silent. Je ne, so here the are equivalent. Veux, a bit more closed, and pas. Repeat after me. Je ne veux pas. A bit faster. Je ne veux pas. And now, je ne veux pas travailler. Yes. So in travailler, to work, we have the y sound in the middle, travailler, and at the end an E sound with ER, so the R is silent, it is an E sound now. Je ne veux pas travailler. Repeat after me. Je ne veux pas travailler. Ooh, that's more difficult to say. Again, je ne veux pas travailler. And to finish, je ne veux pas travailler le premier jour de l'année. Je ne veux pas travailler le premier jour de l'année. I don't want to work on the first day of the year. Here you have an E sound in premier, so an E sound at the end of premier. Jour de l'année, at the end of année, you can see an E accent aigu followed by an E, so that doesn't make a difference. Année. Repeat after me. Je ne veux pas travailler le premier jour de l'année. Once again, je ne veux pas travailler le premier jour de l'année. One last time. Je ne veux pas travailler le premier jour de l'année.
Je ne veux pas travailler.
And now let's mix the sounds with the last series of examples for you to repeat after me. La mère de René avait décidé de mener son projet cette année. La mère de René. Here we have an E sound in mère and E sound in de and an A sound at the end of René with an E sound in the middle. So repeat after me. La mère de René. Again, la mère de René. La mère de René. Now let's move on to the next part. Avait décidé de mener son projet. Avait décidé de mener son projet. We have an E sound in avait with the silent T at the end of avait. We have an E sound in de. It is the same E sound in mener and an E sound at the end of mener with the ER. So mener son projet with an open E at the end of projet. The silent T at the end as well. Son projet. Avait décidé de mener son projet. Repeat. Avait décidé de mener son projet. Again, avait décidé de mener son projet. In décider, the two E are the same, okay? So repeat after me again, one last time. Avait décidé de mener son projet cette année. Cette année. Here we have an open E sound in set and we say the T at the end. Cette année. At the end of année, we have an E sound. So again, cette année. Cette année. And now all together, la mère de René avait décidé de mener son projet cette année. Again, a bit faster. La mère de René avait décidé de mener son projet cette année. La mère de René avait décidé de mener son projet cette année. That sounds like a tongue twister as well. La mère de René avait décidé de mener son projet cette année. And the second part, son idée, c'était de faire des bonnets pour bébé. Son idée, her idea, son idée. Here we have une liaison between son and idée. This is what makes the N heard. Son idée. At the end of idée, we have an E sound. Son idée. Son idée. Son idée. C'était de faire. C'était. We have an E sound and an E sound. C'était. The T is silent. De. So we have an E sound. We've seen that many times. De faire with an open E and the R is heard. De faire des bonnets. Here the S is silent in des because it makes an E sound. Des bonnets. The T is silent because it makes an E sound combined with the I. Des bonnets. C'était de faire. C'était de faire. C'était de faire des bonnets. C'était de faire des bonnets pour bébé. In bébé, you have two E sounds and the S is silent at the end. C'était de faire des bonnets pour bébé. Let's get the full sentence. Son idée, c'était de faire des bonnets pour bébé. Again, son idée, c'était de faire des bonnets pour bébé. Fast now, son idée, c'était de faire des bonnets pour bébé. Again, son idée, c'était de faire des bonnets pour bébé. And at last, Amélie, la petite Parisienne, aime marcher avec sa mère. Amélie, la petite Parisienne, aime marcher avec sa mère. Can you guess the sounds now? We have the E in Amélie, la petite with the E sound, parisienne, E sound in parisienne, M, the same E sound, marcher, marcher, so we have an E sound at the end of marcher, the R is not heard, avec an open E in avec, a very useful word, sa mère, her mother, an open E at the end as well. So repeat after me and we will be done. Amélie, la petite Parisienne, aime marcher avec sa mère. And one last time. Amélie, la petite Parisienne, aime marcher avec sa mère. Congratulations! And now you know how to pronounce the E and the E sound like in everyday modern French. I will see you next week for part 2 of this series on French pronunciation fundamentals. We are going to talk about nasal sounds, which are so difficult to say and hear. I made a special playlist for today as well, so you can dive deeper into one specific French filler with so many meanings, which is quand même. You can also learn more about other spoken French essentials, such as dropping the ne, so important in everyday spoken French, cutting the E, yes, and even cutting the end of words to sound more modern in your spoken French. Just click here on your screen and I will see you in the next video. I will see you next week as well. Allez, salut!